Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Laura Ashley-Abraham.
And I'm Connie Smock.
And together we are the Michigan Medium Angels. And today is day 52. It's interesting because all of a sudden my left ear started, I could hear a noise, my left ear. I know, it's spirit. They're saying hi. Hi, everybody. So today we're going to be talking about Archangel Haniel, which is associated with the third eye, which is what we were talking about the other day. We are going to go back to Archangel Gabriel because she's associated with the throat chakra. We will do a separate video for her. But today we wanted to talk about Archangel Haniel, and she is associated with intuition and the moon and moonstone. So much fun. So I pulled a couple of cards from the Angel Tarot deck that I wanted to talk about, which is associated with Archangel Haniel. And in the Archangel Tarot, some of you probably have this deck too. That's the one that I'm talking about. I think it's by Raleigh Valentine now, so we'll just go with that. But the High Priestess card is associated with Archangel Haniel, and that one talks about listening to your intuition, obviously. Have patience, carefully consider what you want before acting. And then the Moon card also in that tarot deck is associated with Archangel Haniel, and that one is about psychic insights, events behind the scenes, and release the fears that hold you back. So those are the two cards in that deck that are associated with her, but I love working with her energy. To me, it's like that goddess, that moon. You can feel, you can sense the shift when you call her in, or when I call her in. I'm sure you can too, Tink, and what she feels like. But to me, it's like, it just feels like, what is it that you want to know? What would you like to know? You can tune in and ask her questions, because again, she's associated with the psychic and intuitive sense. So go ahead, Tink, you talk about her, and then I'll add some more in there.
Yeah, so she is one of my favorites who I love to call in because she is really great for intuition. She is one of the ones who I think of as almost like the goddess Freya. She's kind of like considered to me like the wild, sexy, goddessy angel or archangel. And I think it's because she's associated with the planet Venus, which is of love and beauty. So if you want to beautify your thoughts, not only we know, which we'll talk about later, Jophiel can be for that, but Haniel too. Haniel can help direct you to, since she is associated with Venus, which is for beauty. If you're wanting to beautify yourself in some way, you can call upon her. But she's like that fiery kind of archangel who can help you with different things like that, and obviously with the intuition as well. So if you're getting ready to do readings, or you're trying to check in for yourself or something, you can always call upon Archangel Haniel to help you with that, and she will. She is associated with femininity as well as the moon. So it's interesting because now it's going to my throat. So one of the things that you can do is during a waxing moon, which is increasing, which is yang energy, you can actually call upon her, do some ceremonies to call in healing for yourself or for creating. When it's a waning moon, which is decreasing, it's more of receptive. So it's a time to look within. If you really want to make changes within yourself, it's a really time to take a step back and think and call upon Archangel Haniel to help you. How is it help me with my intuition to be able to see what is it that I need to, I just keep hearing the word reflection, really reflect back and make some changes or do things differently, or trying to understand yourself better. Haniel can help you with that. Yes, and the moonstone, we love our moonstone. We have this, and this one is actually it'll be on my website for sale. This is gemstone, like a kind of gemstone cut or polished moonstone here. I don't know if can you see that?
It's so beautiful. Go ahead, say something. Sorry, Tink, say something.
Oh, that's okay. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. So moonstone she will help to, if you want to connect, it can help you connect with with your intuition as well as emotions. So it can help balance out your emotions as well. I don't know why they're bringing that forward. That's interesting. So if you're feeling somewhat negative, I don't want to say negative, but maybe I would just say negative or lower vibration, whatever you want to call it. Moonstone can help bring in that femininity and help balance out that emotion, and almost like a water. She reminds me very much of water, receptive, feeling, that kind of. So that's probably another reason why she's associated with intuition and clairvoyance. Go ahead, Twink.
Yeah, when you were talking about that, it made me think of that, the reflection in the water, the reflection in the moon, you know, that is exactly why. So it is, whenever we have the moon cycles that come in, you will notice when you have, for me, the moon affects me tremendously. And you may be more sensitive at that time. Your intuition will be heightened at that time. And that's why she's associated with that too. She is helping with your emotions. She can help you with your emotions. So call on her if you are having issues. And for me, because for me, the moonstone's my favorite. I absolutely love moonstone. I wear it like every day, all the time. And it's on my necklace that I used to wear all the time too, but my favorite moonstone. It almost has like this iridescent look to it. And it has a little bit of a bluish, you can't really see it in there, but you can kind of on my ring. But anyways, I love it because, again, it's associated with your intuition. But if you are feeling overwhelmed or you are feeling like that emotion, again, with the moon cycles, call her in to ask her for help. And she talks about, or she's helpful with self-awareness if you are doing some self-reflection, and also overcoming blocks that have held you back in the past. It's also about awakening to truths about yourself that you've kept hidden, or things that you need to see, that need to come out into the light. She can help you with that too. And let's see, illusions. She's also associated with illusions. So keeping that awareness, if there is something that you want to bring forward, or if there is something that you need to know that you want to be brought out into the light, asking Archangel Haniel, she'll help you with that. Developing, she's also associated with developing, trusting, and following your spiritual gifts. So is there anything else? I think you covered everything that I wanted to talk about. Female issues also, she's associated with that. Clairvoyance and intuition, sensitivity. I think we've talked about it all. But you know what, too? I'm sorry, Tink, I went to go. You're like,
Okay.
What I love to do with each archangel is to just meditate on their energy. So take one day and just, close your eyes, and, when you have a little bit of time, and just ask for Archangel Haniel to come into your energy field and feel what it feels like. Where do you feel her behind you? Do you feel her come into the right of you? Do you feel a warmth? Do you feel your third eye tingling? Really tune into her energy and see how she feels to you. Like you were talking about, Tink, her energy, you can definitely sense it, because she does have that goddessy, that flowing, and it's strong. To me, her energy is very, very strong. I love her. So anyways, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, it's interesting about the moon cycles, because I've been really tired, and the just so you guys know too, the full moon is June 5th, and I get really tired around the full moon. New moon, I get really energized. It's almost like new energy. I only need sometimes 3-4 hours sleep, or I only get 3-4 hours sleep when it comes time for the new moon, or I'll get this huge surge of energy where I want to clean everything. But honor your cycles, because there's going to be ebbs and flows. You may be different. You may react differently. You may get lots of energy at the full moon. But what you want to do is start tracking that and start taking advantage of those times where you have that burst of energy, but where you need to be also honor the times where you need to be receptive, and you need to slow down, and you need to go within, and you need to rest. So really, Haniel too is about acknowledging and honoring where you are in your space and time at that time. And don't judge it. Don't feel bad about, like the other day, I was really tired again, and I just actually rested almost all day. And I normally don't do that, but I'm starting to learn that if I do that, I have more energy the next day instead of trying to push and push and push and keep going. I'm starting to honor and listen to my body more. Haniel can help you do that too. She can help you listen to your body. It's because it's serious. It's about intuitively feeling and seeing what it is that your body needs and or hearing. And about the moonstone too, the cool thing about moonstone is if you look at a lot of the moonstone, there'll be like a rainbow color too, especially on the rough ones. Not necessarily, you can with the polished as well, but the rough or the unpolished moonstone, I have some where they have gorgeous rainbows or prisms of color in them. And so all those colors help to clear all your chakras too. So it's not just even about intuition. That moonstone can help. And they're bringing forward stabilizing and balancing again the emotions and purging. They just brought forward the word purge. So maybe on a full moon, you want to get rid of, right? Full moon, you want to release and get rid of. So on a full moon, maybe you want to do a ceremony with yourself where you can have moonstone if you want. If you don't have it with you or on you or holding it, call in that moonstone energy, because remember, everything can be called in. Any energy of an animal can be called in, like your spirit animals, crystals, anything can be called in. You don't have to have the physical item there. The properties will still be with you if you have the intention rules. So maybe what you want to do is on that full moon, which is coming up on June 5th, and you will also feel the effects 3 days before and 3 days after. So just so you know too. So even if you don't do it on the 5th, you can do it a few days before, which is why I'm feeling it now. And then 3 days after as well. Some people say longer. For me, it's 3 days before and 3 days after. And really sit with stuff. It's funny because Haniel is also for the throat. My throat keeps clearing up. So maybe it's something you need to say. Maybe it's something you need to get out. So whatever it is you need to purge an emotion, this can be a deep reflection time during this full moon. So take this opportunity, and I don't know which kind of moon it is, but it must be a powerful one. And maybe this is why this is coming up now too, because we were going to do Archangel Gabriel, and then we decided to do Haniel instead. So there's a reason why we're doing Haniel now, to get this out before the full moon. So maybe you're just thinking of it. Maybe you write it all down. One thing you want to do is after you write it down is you can do a few things. You can burn it. And then that's way it's giving it out to the universe and getting rid of it. It's purging it. Fire cleanses as well as water. Fire starts new. Fire burns the old. So if maybe you just do a quick little ceremony with Archangel Haniel, there's no right or wrong. Intention rules. You can do as much or as little as you want. But that's the quickest way to do it. We should probably do another one on different types of ceremonies for this. Because the new moon, you want to bring in new stuff. So you want to kind of plant your seeds on the new moon. So around that new moon is when you want to do more ceremonies about bringing in the new and ideas and projects and career change, whatever you want to do to bring in, that's the time to do that. That's the cycle. That's going to be your energy time to do that. Haniel can also help you with natural healing remedies too. So she can help you find the perfect herb, whatever it is, and or oil or natural healing modality, or maybe it's an energy work. Haniel can help you intuitively look to see where it is where you want to find that. And again, it's really important too, because if you have issues with your cycle, females out there, or if you have issues with they're bringing forward breast cancer, someone with breast cancer, reproductive ovaries, any cysts, anything like that. Haniel can help you with all of those female issues as well. Even if it's mood swings, maybe it's, they're bringing forward to menopause, issues with menopause. Call upon Haniel to help you that. And they are bringing forward healing remedies and natural remedies for that as well. So somebody must need to hear this. So ask Haniel to help you research the perfect one that will help balance out your emotions and your hormones. They're bringing forward hormones. So that she can also help you with that. And I think that is it. think we got it.
Okay. Real quick too, you were talking about that with 3 days before and 3 days after. For me, the moon affects me a week, sometimes longer beforehand. I really, really feel it and notice the effects of it. And it was funny when you were talking about that. There are times when there's a full moon, and my room, the way that my room is set up, like it will wake me up in the night, and I will feel the moon on me, and I will actually lay in my bed so that I get the energy of the moon, and I just absorb it and soak it up. It's like it's almost like the sun, it reminds me of, but it's obviously the opposite of the sun. It's the moon. But to me, the energy of it is so powerful, and it just really, I love it, love it, love it. The other thing is clearing your crystals. You can put your crystals in the full moon, light of the full moon, which is coming up. So set them outside and let the full moon clear those. If you have any, that would be a good time. Oh, I did want to read this out of the book. I think that was it that I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to read this. They were making me feel like they wanted me to read this to you. So this is the High Priestess card from the Angel Tarot deck. And this is a message for everybody out there too, that you drew this card because the answers you seek lie in your feelings and emotions. Trust your intuition and the power of your natural psychic abilities. Also, pay attention to your dreams and any intuitive messages you receive, as they're accurately guiding you. There's no need to race into action right now. However, instead, take time to gain more insight, since things may not be as they appear on the surface. Withdraw from the noise of daily life and ask for guidance from your angels and guides. Everything you need to know will be revealed to you in time. Just have patience. Additional meanings are silence is golden, study spiritual topics, keep your dreams and desires to yourself, learn from emotional situations. Archangel Haniel is the goddess-like angel of grace and feminine spirituality, such as intuition and clairvoyance. Like a true high priestess, Haniel will act as your spiritual teacher and advisor to aid you in discerning which feelings and ideas to follow as trustworthy guidance. Call upon Haniel to increase your clarity in connecting with the angels. So they were like, read it, read it, read it. So that is your message for the day. Go ahead.
I love it. Thank you. And another reason why too, you may be more affected by the moon, because you're a Cancer, which is a water sign, which is receptive, and receptivity, which is connected to the moon. Mm-hmm. I have a skylight. So for me, when it's a full moon, it's like, it's right under my bed. So the whole sky will light up. So yeah, so I can resonate with it too. It's interesting.
If you feel me at the foot of your bed, you wake up one night. Don't worry.
That's what it was. That's so weird. I kept wondering, like, was Laura in my dream last night? Am I thinking about Laura? I see her enough. Now she's in my dreams.
Oh, and if anybody out there wants to gift me some moonstone.
Yeah, funny.
I'm just teasing. No, that was it.
Speaking of dreams, Haniel can help you with your dreams and dream interpretation, and having your angels come to you and loved ones coming through your dreams. Mm-hmm. So thank you. We talked about the dreams. That's awesome. So that's why you brought that up. So she can help you as well with that.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Go ahead, Tink. Sign us off.
Have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light, and moonlight. Maybe you need some moonshine. I meant like shining of the moon, but you know what? Whatever, if that makes you feel better by doing the actual moonshine, then you go right ahead. There you go.
That's not going to work. That's going to clog up your intuition.
Maybe it's like peyote. Maybe they kind of need to open it up for the night. I'm just saying, I'm not suggesting to do this every night, but sometimes you need to let loose a little bit.
I think I need some moonshine now.
I think you do.